The cafecito cup at the counter is empty, the foam gone flat.
The TV above the register holds Havana, the bottom of the chart.
Pastelitos in the case behind the glass.
Guava, queso, the corner crimped clean.
The owner of the bakery on Beach has not turned off the news at 1:13. Havana at 0, the reserves at the floor.
22 hours dark.
The pots on the door. The chief flew in from Langley, Raulito, read the wire.
Havana at 0.
The diesel won't fire.
She came on a shrimp boat from Mariel in 80, 9 years old. 3 sisters in a whole 4 nights at sea. Beach Boulevard, now the Cuban bakery. She opened in 03. 20 years on the line at a hotel near Mayport before she had the key. Cafe seated for 50 cents the first year, $1.50 now. The cup stack ceramic on the formica counter. Saturdays the domino towels come out at noon. Her sister Aurelia stayed in Central Havana, Calle Aguila, 3rd floor, a Cora building with no working elevator since the spring monsoon. The blackout reached 22 hours on Wednesday. Aurelia called from a payphone. The only thing on the block still drawing current at all. The TV cuts to the Havana airport. Ratcliffe descending the steps of an Air Force plane. The shop owner sets the cup down. The bell on the door rings. Irregular orders are small.
Havana at 0, the reserves at the floor.
22 hours dark.
The pots on the door. The chief flew in from Langley, Raulito, read the wire.
Havana at 0.
The diesel won't fire. April 17, 1961, Player Gyron Brigade, 2506 landed at first light. 1,400 Cuban exiles trained at a Guatemalan farm by the agency. The oblong at the J building under quiet plate.
E. Howard Hunt, the political officer. Richard Bissell, deputy director for plans, briefed the president twice in the cabinet room. The promised second airstrike never came. Kennedy pulled it at midnight. The CIA's B-26 is sat at Puerto Cabezas, props turning over, runways warm. By Wednesday afternoon, 1,200 men were captured at the beach. 114 exiles died in the surf at low tide. Kennedy at the press lectern.
Victory has 100 fathers, defeat is an orphan.
He swallowed the agency's plan and the law.
65 years to the week, the chief of the same agency boards a plane to Havana, walks the same kind of airfield in daylight. Full press.
Sits at a long table across from Raúl Castro's grandson, born after the embargo, after the rafters, after the Cold War's middle thaw. Trump's message, fundamental change. Raulito poured the water from a steel pitcher. The same agency, 2 different doors. Havana at 0, the reserves at the floor. 22 hours dark.
The pots on the door. The chief flew in from Langley, Raulito, read the wire.
Havana at 0.
The diesel won't fire. A bakery on Beach is a treaty. No one signed 2 coffees, 1 for each shore.
The cabinet room in March of 61 was the same kind of table, different chairs, same door.
Aurelia and Aguila walked the elevator shaft before the lift stopped, climbed 8 flights at 64.
Brigade 2506 climbed the beach, climbed it once.
The names carried 65 years more.
The cafecito cup goes cool.
The owner pours a second. The TV cuts to the embassy door.
Ratcliffe descends the stair.
The cameras hold the Havana sun. Is the same sun on Gyron before. Havana at 0, the reserves at the floor.
22 hours dark.
The pots on the door. The chief flew in from Langley, Raulito, read the wire.
Havana at 0.
The diesel won't fire. The bakery on Beach closes at 3.
The owner wipes the counter,
Stacks the cups. The TV goes to a commercial for a hurricane shutter company. The chief is wheels up.
Aurelia's last call before the line dropped.
The candle in the kitchen is the 3rd one tonight. Havana at 0. The cafecito cup at the counter sits empty. The rim still warm.